That's been our problem. Our problem has been waiting for people and resources rather than praying about a plan, having a plan, enacting the plan without the people or resources, just trusting the Lord to bring them, and He is.
All right, CPR number 8 is down.
Is it 8?
8. We didn't get to talk about 7 because 7 you zoomed in for a little bit.
Yep.
So 7 was Oregon. I got to be in Oregon, Laramie Schrader's church there in Bend, Oregon. Incredible time. Really, really good. I'm trying to think, the biggest thing of Bend, Oregon is they were concerned that they don't have guys coming to the field. That was their concern. But we get a bigger picture because we get to see guys all across the United States. And I think there are guys in the wings. Maybe you're meeting them, I'm meeting them. But the guys who have been here for 15, 20 years are feeling like maybe they're the last of Elijahs. But I don't think that's the case. What do you think?
No, we keep seeing it in everyone where the next guys may not be coming from schools, but actually from inside the churches. And you don't know that they're there until you make a move to do God's will this way. And then God lets you know that, hey, they're out there.
Yep.
And since it's His will to spread the gospel through planting, He's going to provide. You just can't find out who those people are until you get moving. Yep. So the more we move, I think we're more confident about guys coming this way than these guys are that are here.
But I didn't realize it.
Right. I'm not worried about guys. I think there's thousands in the waiting.
Yep.
They're just waiting for us to do something, and God's going to provide.
And then we got to see that because now we got, just 3 days later, we come to California, and it was really cool to have guys on their way here that were zooming in with guys who are already on the field. And there was such an encouragement from them to say, look at the guys on the screen, they're coming. And how do we work this together?
Right, so, we had 3, 1 present,
Yep.
2 on the screen.
Yep.
Both from over 1,500 miles away.
Yeah, young guys.
Young guys that are already planning on coming.
Yeah.
And then the one finishes today by saying, hey, I'm in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
I'm coming. You guys in California, what do you think's the best way to do this?
Yep.
And you can see the California guy's eyes light up.
And this was the first time we had a guy from a CPR in Maryland heard about what was happening.
Yeah.
He was in tears in Maryland saying, I'm burdened for California. We said, we're having a CPR in California, why don't you join in? And so he zooms in, and now the ball begins to roll. It was just awesome.
And he stuck the whole day.
Yeah.
I hope he had permission from his pastor, but that was six hours.
6 hours.
I noticed he started at his office at church, I think, and finished at his living room at home.
But it was late for him.
He's tuned in.
Yeah.
He's zeroed in. And there are 3. They're coming. One's already
on
been voted on. He's on his way.
Yep.
And that's a kind of a replant situation.
Yep.
But I felt like today was just more of an opportunity for them to think about actually strategizing, which they hadn't done for a while. Because we talked about that church planting fad that died away, and it's kind of been a little stagnant.
Yep.
And then older guys, like it's happening everywhere, transitioning out of ministry with no one to take their pulpits.
Yep.
And there hasn't been anyone that's come along for a while to talk about a forward strategy because maybe they didn't think that the people or the resources were there. And that's been our problem. Our problem has been waiting for people and resources rather than praying about a plan, having a plan, enacting the plan without the people or resources, just trusting the Lord to bring them, and He is. And I think they were really encouraged today to re-strategize California.
Yeah, it was like they pushed pause since COVID. They said 2020.
Yeah, they did.
Everything pushed pause, and we're. I think they're coming out of hibernation of survival mode from 2020, and now they're looking to say, okay, and that word came up in Oregon and here. What's the plan? What's the plan? And we, as ministry out of Grace Church of Mentor, providing a path forward through the local church. I think guys are beginning to get excited because nobody's saying finance is the problem. They just don't know where to give it. And I think, unfortunately, we have a lot of people distrusting the local church, but now they're starting to say, well, maybe this is God's plan. Where do we go from here?
Yeah.
And I think we're seeing the joy and the fruit of what's about to happen.
We're not decreasing in momentum with each one that we have.
Yeah.
It's only increasing. So for me, the next 42 are very exciting. Michigan is going to be good. Ohio is going to be good. Arizona in November, God willing, is going to be good. And There's more than that.
Colorado will be there. New Hampshire's
Colorado's,
scheduled.
oh my goodness, that's right. New Hampshire in October.
Yeah.
Colorado, August.
North Carolina, we have 2 in North Carolina coming up.
September.
So
how many is that going to be by Christmas?
I think we calculate, I think we'll have about 22 states touched, where our goal was 14. I think we'll be at around 22 this year.
The momentum's not decreasing. Yeah. And even guys that come on the fringe, one guy said, I don't even know really why I'm here today, you know, but we'll figure it out. But by the end, it gives a really nice testimony about the purpose for it and the need for it. And then other guys, one other guy came, I think he knew what it was about, but just needed to verify, fact check, vet us and the idea of this. And he ended up super good. And we want to be vetted. We want to be fact checked. We want to be verified because the cause is too big. It's much bigger than any of us. It's got to get off on the right foot.
Yeah. Last thing I'll say this, it's amazing because they come, they're so used to being signed up or have to subscribe or what, and they come in with that evaluating eyes, and when they hear that we're really just helping them do that.
Right.
Do you. We just want to support and encourage from a local church to a local church without the red tape. Yes, doctrinally sound. Yes, agreeing on all those points of theology. But at the end of the day, we want to be a help. And they almost laugh because like you said you're going to help us without a string attached.
Right.
It's like, that's how firmly we believe this.
Yeah. It's a relief, but yet still takes time for them to digest. And I get it. Because none of us grew up in models where
we've all been burnt.
Monolithic or been burnt or too much red tape, too much looking over the shoulder. All of it with good motivations, right? Methodologically, we find out it could have been polished up a little bit. But I think what makes it more authentic is this isn't a parachurch planting. This is just local churches working together, local church, where the authority rests in the autonomy of that church being planted and the church that's planting that church. So in the end of the day, it's really none of my ecclesiastical business. All I get to do is just help. And I think that's just like really refreshing.
When you take autonomy and connect that with the interdependency, I think people are starting to realize I can be who I'm committed to ecclesiastically, but I can still help and connect. And that's the biblical model.
And it takes everyone that's even a small church that can't plant a church, like we've said before, and energizes them to at least participate in a way they can. So it keeps everyone around the table and doesn't keep, the big name or the big wig or the big organization or the big pocketbook at the helm. And it just seems more like a family than an entity.
So it's been really special. Thanks for tuning in for a few moments. We're jumping on flights. So we're not sponsored by Dr. Pepper. It's just been a day of talking, and we're jumping on a flight. I'm jumping on a flight, red eye back to eventually to Florida, and then you're heading back to Mentor. But join us on one of our CPRs. You can look at archman.org/CPR and find out where we're going to be next. And look forward to connecting with you. And Pastor Tim, I'd say we have just another day of success here, and may God use these times of growing His church as He's promised to do. Thank you guys.
Thanks.